ना जाने कैसा एहसास है बुझती नहीं है क्या प्यास है क्या नशा इस प्यार का मुझ पे सनम छाने लगा.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gurp Dhaliwal from Captur-Eyes Studio, and for those of you that this is your first video, make sure you check out my previous videos. I am a makeup artist in Vancouver, BC, and I usually do makeup on a lot of different clients, and on this channel I'm able to share some tips and tricks and some easy looks with you guys, some more bridal looks with you guys. I just combine it all and put it into this channel, and I also am able to do some reviews and some funny videos. So if you guys want to join my little family here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today's look is actually going to be on this beautiful Indian look, and the best part about this video is I used all affordable products and a lot of them were actually drugstore. I did create a spotlight eye because I know so many of you had requested it from one of my previous videos. So if you want to see how to achieve this look, please keep on watching. Start off by applying some moisturizer, and I am using the Nivea Aftershave Balm. Yes, this is for men, but it works perfectly as a primer because it contains glycerin, which helps your foundation stick better. And then I am going to be using some e.l.f. mineral primer and just applying that all over to create an even canvas. Then I'm going in with this peachy shade from my Morphe palette for concealer and applying that underneath my eyes. This really just helps even out everything before applying foundation. I am using the Rimmel Lasting Finish, and this is such a beautiful foundation. I just patted it in with a brush first and then blended everything out with a damp sponge or beauty blender. It looks amazing. It is a little tan. It's not really showing up on camera. It actually pictured very well. For an Indian look, the eyes are usually very strong, or the lips are very strong as well, so you want to make sure that the skin looks very perfected. So I took this Maybelline concealer and focused that underneath the eyes and the bridge of the nose, between the brows and a little bit on the chin, because I really wanted this to be very beautifully highlighted. And as you can see, this product did exactly that, and it blended out like a dream. Then for the cheeks, I am going to be contouring them a little bit, and I decided to just use a foundation stick, and this one is by Maybelline. It's quite a bit darker than my skin tone. That's exactly what I wanted, and I'm just going to blend this out with that damp sponge, and you're just going to see how this creates kind of like that contoured effect with a little bit of bronzing effect to it. And I'm keeping my foundation brush handy because I want to blur out those lines and make it look somewhat natural. Then I am going to be setting my face with this Gosh powder from Shoppers Drug Mart, and then underneath the eyes I'm going to be using this powder by e.l.f. I'm also going to be using this underneath the contour just to clean it up a little, and then the brush I'm going to be taking is also by e.l.f. For the eyebrows, I'm going to be using this pencil by Joe Fresh and just filling in my brows. It does an amazing job. It's a really good product actually. Then for the cheeks and to set all of that contour area, I'm going to be using this product by Wet n Wild. I do find that some of the drugstore products are a bit more powdery, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. Here you can notice it was leaving kind of like a powdery effect, so I just made sure I dusted it off. Then for cheeks, I'm going to be using this beautiful palette by LA Girl. And then I'm taking that same contour shade, using that as a transition just so I can warm up the lid. And I'm going to be using Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette and just applying a Taupe shade right underneath the first initial color that I put just to warm it up a bit. And then in the outer and inner corners, I'm going to be taking this deep purple, kind of brown shade and start sketching out where I want to place the color. So for this spotlight eye, you want to leave the inner part of the eye, so don't put any color there yet. And I'm going to take this Essence purpley shade and apply that on top as well because I really wanted to warm it up. I didn't want it to be too much of a cool toned look. So I'm going to be taking a Sonia Kashuk highlighter stick and just going to be applying that to the center so I can really create a base and apply a creamy shade on top. So I'm using this from the same palette and you can see it's creating that really bright spotlight effect, and just blend out any edges as you go. It was looking a little icy to me, so I warmed it up with more of a champagne shadow and applied that on top. And now this started looking like the look I was going for. Then I went in with my eyeliner, and I used this one by Wet n Wild as well. This eyeliner was really good. It reminded me of one that was by Makeup Forever. For the lashes, I am going to be using Koko lashes in Stella. These were so beautiful. You cannot, unfortunately, buy these at a drugstore, but you can purchase them online, and they are roughly around $6 or $7. So I thought that was still affordable for some lashes. I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild liner underneath my eyes, and I also filled in my lash line with the LA Girl liner. I'm going to be taking that highlight stick again and applying it to the tops of my cheekbones, and I'm going to blend it out with my fingers because my fingers are a bit warmer and it helps the cream product just work into skin a bit better. And then I'm going to set that with the highlight shade from the Spice palette. On my cheeks, I also added Milani Fantastico Mauve. It just made it pop a bit more and had that purpley tint to it. And all over my lips, I use this NYX lip liner. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button because I would greatly appreciate it, and I would love to see you guys back here. I love replying back to all your guys' comments. You guys are so sweet and so important to me, so thank you guys so much for just watching and supporting, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.